Dobre rano, mój canale. Good morning, my channel. We're back here at gorgeous, sunny, beautiful Penmar Park, Venice Beach, California. It's a gorgeous day today. It's about 64 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna take a bike ride. It's my understanding that the oceanfront Marvin Braude bike path up in Pacific Palisades is now open. That the National Guard is no longer keeping it closed. And now there is access allowed for bicyclists and pedestrians. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a bike ride from Venice up to Santa Monica and then all the way up to Pacific Palisades. We're gonna check out hopefully Will Rogers State Beach. That's where they are using it as a dumping ground for all the contaminated soil from the houses that burned in the Pacific Palisades fire. I wanna see how that soil is being dumped in that parking lot. Is it being separated? Is toxic items being pulled aside, put in drums, and take a look at the beach over there, see what kind of potential damage there might be, what is the beach looking like, what kind of debris is out there. So hopefully we're gonna be allowed to take the bike ride all the way up there. In the meantime, before we take the journey, I'm gonna do a little look-see around our local park here, Penmar Park. Take a look and see what is the current homeless count here in the park. And now we are at I believe it is 61 days since the Pacific Palisades fire. We need to start asking, why hasn't the federal ATF report on the investigation of the fire been released? We know it was caused by humans, but they didn't mention who, what, when, or where. We all highly suspect that it was indeed a cooking and warming fire from a homeless encampment that started it. But we really would like that report to be released. Why don't we start putting some pressure on the Governor Newsom, and our Mayor Karen Bass here, LA Mayor, to release that report. Let us know exactly which party was the human party that started that fire. Okay. Well, looks like positive news. The guy that had been camping and living here in the dugout here for almost a year at Diamond number 3 here on Rose Avenue in Penmar Park, looks like he's gone. So with repeated requests to remove the encampments and offers from service, looks like this guy might have actually finally taken the service, which is good. So that's what we enjoy. Of course, we got a guy right here. Here he is. He's still camping here behind the Water Reclamation building. And we've got another one over here behind the electrical building here. He's got quite the encampment going right there. So that's at the corner of Rose and Penmar. And of course we have our usual RVs still parked around the park. That hasn't changed. So I would say we have a few campers who have left, but we have others that have not. Here we have, here at the corner of Penmar in Indiana, we still have 2 more guys camping in the dugout of Diamond number 5. Okay, so that looks like it puts our tent camper count here at 4. So we're down 2 this week. And the RV count was 4 over there on Rose Avenue and Penmar Avenue, which is the same as it was. So slight decrease. If we had daily enforcement, I think we would have a huge decrease. Okay, remember, If you're enjoying the content of the Danny Slant channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, leave a like, leave a comment. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows me to continue bringing you the wonderful, fantabulous content of the Danny Slant channel. All right, we're on Oceanfront Walk here in Venice, and for a late sunny Sunday morning here, it's actually not that crowded compared to usual. I wonder if a lot of people forgot about daylight savings time last night. Yep, I kind of think they forgot. Spring forward and fall back. I think they're in bed sleeping still. It's already almost 11 o'clock. Usually by 11 o'clock noon, Oceanfront Walk is just jammed with people. Okay, technically we're not supposed to be riding our bikes on this portion. This is for walking only. The bike path doesn't start till right here. All right, and we are now officially exiting Venice Beach, and we are now entering into the city of Santa Monica. What do we have this morning? Yoga at the park. Now, for years, the personal trainers used to use the park for yoga and weight training, aerobics, etc. And finally, the city of Santa Monica said, wait a minute, you guys should get permits. It's our park. We're paying for the park and the maintenance of it if you're going to make money here doing training. So there was for a while there they would check to see if the fitness trainers had permits, but I don't think they're enforcing that anymore. They barely have enough time to enforce campers, homeless people, and the rest of all the misdemeanor issues going on here. I think they've just left the people doing the exercise classes hands off here at this point. There you go. We made it to Santa Monica Pier and the Pacific Park Amusement Park. Making good time here. Now we're gonna head underneath the pier here. This is part of the bike path that always makes me a little nervous. This is where that guy on the electric motorcycle smacked me head on back in January. Oh, he's got to be careful under here. Little headshot photography going on under the pier. That was an old school trick back in the day. You could go under the pier right at the edge. You'd have enough daylight to get really good photos with absolutely no shadows from the sunlight. Okay, we made it through. No problems. No electric motorcycles on the path, as they should not be. It's just supposed to be bicycles. Volleyball on the beach. Welcome to spring in Los Angeles. And that's why everybody across the nation moves out here. Because we're playing volleyball in our shorts on the beach in March. All right, we're getting closer to the Palisades. We're hoping for an open path and that the National Guard is no longer blocking it. The bike path is still blocked. You cannot get into Pacific Palisades via the bike path and pedestrian path. I don't see the National Guard up here anymore, but we do have a truck up here with Washington State plates.
Got the house.
blocked off, no entry beyond this point. We're right here, right at the edge of Pacific Palisades. When I did the coverage of the fire, I went all the way up to Castle Mar and Topanga Canyon up here. That's where I was shooting the footage there. But now they don't let us get any further. I want to get into that parking lot right there. That's the parking lot that they're using for the soil extraction dumping before they cart it off to the landfills. I want to see if they're actually separating the toxic soil from the non-toxic and how they're doing that. So looks like we're blocked off here, so no access. This is the turnaround point. This is it. So that's disappointing. I was misinformed, so we'll get a good bike ride out of it today, but we will not be checking out Will Rogers State Beach. Remember, if you're enjoying the content of the Danny Slant channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, hit the like button, leave a comment. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm and allows me to continue bringing you the fabulous content of Danny Slant. Hi, I'm Danny Slant. Where are you guys from?
We live in New York.
In New York. You used to live in the area?
Down in Marina Del Rey.
Okay, so you're very familiar with the coast.
Yeah.
I'm a member of Save the Bay, the Sierra Club, you know, and it's like I want to come up here and I want to take a look at this soil gathering site that they've chosen here in the parking lot.
Yeah.
They've got the little photo right here. I'm just gonna kind of zoom in on that crud. I mean, it's all over the beach over here.
Yeah.
I like for us to be able to walk up there and take a look at what they're doing. How are they separating the soil? You know, now I don't have a sample, but I definitely think there's some toxic things in there. Burned plastic, lithium batteries, dioxin, things you don't want to be breathing.
Yeah, you should be able to take a look.
I would think. It's also, today is the 61st day since the fire.
Wow.
I want to start telling people we should start putting a little pressure on Gavin Newsom, our governor, and Mayor Karen Bass to release the ATF report. The feds did a report as to what caused the fire. It already was acknowledged it was a human that caused the Palisades fire. Now I want to know who.
Wow.
What human? I highly suspect, having lived across the neighborhood from the largest encampment in Venice, that it was a homeless encampment warming fire that got out of control.
A warming fire?
A warming fire. It was really cold. They want to warm themselves up, so they start a fire to keep warm or cook some food.
Right.
And that it just got out of control, and that's what's caused it.
Oh.
And they're afraid to admit that.
Right.
So that's just a theory. That's a theory. It's an allegation on my part. In the meantime, look at all these people out here on a beautiful day riding our bikes. We want to go a little further. We used to be able to go up a couple mile and a half more. Any final thoughts on what on the whole situation and the zone or the people or anything for the spring? Did you move your clocks? Did you move your clocks forward?
Oh, no.
Oh, is that today?
Spring forward, move back. You're early. You're like, wow, we're really late
Today.
for these appointments today.
Wow.
Yeah, it always happens. Okay, so are you in the camp that we should eliminate the daylight savings, or should we keep it?
Oh, no, we don't need it.
We don't need it.
Yeah,
Okay.
daylight savings.
We don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm in the opposite camp. My argument is that we want the kids to walk to school in the light.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the morning, without the daylight savings, it's too dark. So you're sending your kids to school in the dark, and then you're sending them home in the dark.
Yeah, wake up in the light and go to bed in the dark.
Maybe we'll feel differently when we have kids, but...
Yeah, you don't think about it. And then the other thing that nobody's brought up on the whole issue is the whole reason why it started. We started daylight savings to save oil, gas, and coal during the war effort, because we realized if we adjusted the hours, particularly for the farming community, they wouldn't have to use heating oil, lights, electricity, because the daylight's already there and they'll work till the sun goes down. So from an environmental standpoint, which kind of ties back into my whole trip up here, yeah, less natural resources, good for Mother Earth.
Yeah.
So there's a couple things to think of. Plus it's tradition. We like it when everyone's late twice a year. Early, you'll be early in the fall and you'll be late now in the spring.
Yeah.
True.
All right, what's your guys' name? Give a little shout out. The channel, Danny Slant. Pleasure talking with you guys.
Will do.
Ciao, ciao.
See ya.
I like your bike, the foldable bike.
Yeah,
That's perfect for traveling.
Yeah. You travel
You guys travel?
more than 10 years already.
Okay,
This bike.
it's perfect. You got the rack on the back. I can put my waterproof panniers on the back just like yours.
Yes.
And we can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
From Russia.
Russia. Dobry den.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Yabako. Mamrad Yabako.
Yeah.
All right, man. Enjoy the bike ride today. It's gorgeous weather. This is why we're here in California.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be here. Nobody wants to.
Right.
Ne mam rad zima. I don't like the zimny. Too cold. No zima. All right, guys. Have a good bike ride. Take care. With daylight saving time, remember it's official haircut time. High and tight, baby. Hoorah! It's that once a season haircut that I love to get. Okay, here we are. We're back at Santa Monica Pier. How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing?
Hi.
We got one camera now. Wanna show with our one-man band? We're good to go. I got some money, so I paid the rent. The rest I spent on camera equipment with a slant. The slant, the slant, slant. It's the slant, the slant, the slant, slant.
Okay, how's our ride for today? Not bad. 13.29 miles. 13.3 miles. All right, got some good exercise. A little disappointing that the oceanfront bike path was still officially closed in Pacific Palisades, but we still got a good ride. So it's Danny Slant here at beautiful, gorgeous, sunny Penmar Park, Venice Beach, California, saying ciao ciao for now.
Danny Slant is a Slavic American. He loves long distance bicycle touring, holidays, bike trekking and travel adventures.